Whoa. Hello, people of the internet. Um, sorry, I'm trying to trying to get my headset correctly. It's been really bugging me for a few days, especially now because, like, for whatever reason, I'm starting to feel like my headset's getting too big. My head, actually, no, not too big, too small for my head. So I might need to invest in a new headset. And also, I've had this headset for like so long already, and I guess it's getting kind of worn out. I can't speak today. Actually, a funny story about that, but I think I might need to start investing in a new headset eventually. But hopefully you guys are doing good. I am still sick. Sad to say, but it's true. And I mean, I guess I'm managing in a way. There's obviously, well, I'll talk about a lot of stuff. This might be my last video, at least until Christmas, I think. Unless I get the energy or kind of feel forced to record, kind of like I did today. I actually didn't really want to record today, but I kind of felt like I had to. And it's because I've been uploading videos now for like every 2 days, every 2 to 3 days, unless there's something else I want to talk about. So it's usually like a video like a few times a week, you know. And I might feel kind of like forced to record more, and then you're gonna get more videos than I'm saying that you might. I can't promise anything, nor will I promise anything. These videos happen just whenever I feel like it, you know. Like, if I just feel like recording, then you're gonna get a video, you know. But I think overall I need to invest in a I think overall I need to invest in a new headset anyway, or at least a mic. I mean, I have a mic, but it doesn't really fit on this table that I'm currently using, and I don't want to like play around with it, so I'm probably just gonna get another headset mic, like I currently have. I don't really know. I gotta think about it. This headset still works just fine. It's not like there's anything wrong with it, but I would at least prefer to have like a newish headset, like a newish microphone. Because as I said, I've used this one for like super long now. Maybe like maybe 4 years, I think I've used this headset, so it's a pretty old one. So I might need to start slowly looking at more headsets. I might do eventually after Christmas, maybe next year I'll do that, but as of the current moment, I don't really care. As long as my headset still works, that's kind of what I care about. And as long as my mic works fine, which it still does, at least from what I'm listening to when I look back at my footage. So everything should still be fine, I don't need to worry about it. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm still sick, as I said, and I've been on the medication now for a bit, like a few days. Haven't felt that much of a difference really. I feel like I'm more tired than anything else. But my sleep quality has still basically felt the same. I don't really feel a difference in my sleep. Like the recovery amount. Like I still feel as equally tired as I would normally do. So I don't really know what the deal with that is. But after this week is over, we're gonna see how I feel. I think my week is done in like 22nd, I think. That's when it was done. So basically next week's beginning, obviously, go figure. But yeah, we're gonna see if there's any difference. If there isn't, I think well, at that point I just gotta wait for the sleep apnea tests that I have coming up next year, which is an annoying long wait, yes, but if I get it done, then that's a good thing, because then at least that's one thing to like know about. It's one thing out of the way. If I have sleep apnea, then that's good. In a way, it is good. Obviously, it's not obviously a good thing to have this sort of stuff, but it's a good thing in a way, because then I'll at least know what's been causing me issues throughout, well, most of my life. So it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It's like a double-edged sword in a way, I would call it. But other than that, other than just, you know, being tired, being sick, I've been trying to manage best I can. I've been trying to not like do too much while still like working out and all of this stuff. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I did swap around my workout stuff a bit, where I now have 3 days of like doing basic stuff. I do push-ups, squats, and then 2 days of lifting weights, so I get like a kind of like a full body workout, but it's more focused on like more like legs and core strength, I guess. That's how you would call it. I don't really know. Not a professional in these fancy ass words. I just do things that I feel like could help, and then I'm done. I don't need to I don't need to like appear as a professional, because I know I'm not, and I don't really care about trying to be a professional in this. I just say that I do this thing and this thing, then I lift weights, and then I call it a day. It's been honestly nice. I do like, well, 15 to 20 push-ups a day, and once I get a bit more used to like doing push-ups, I'm obviously gonna raise the limit a bit once I get a bit more comfortable doing more. Because I don't wanna push myself too much, especially now. I don't wanna push myself, because if I do, then that's just gonna make my situation worse, I think. And I don't really want that, so 15 to 20 push-ups and like 25 to 30 squats every 3 days, and then 2 days of just what I would normally do, like weightlifting with the like weights that I have here, and that's pretty much it, you know. It's been alright, it's nice, and I just gotta wait until I get a bit more comfortable, and then we're gonna like raise up the bar, and then I'm gonna get things are just gonna go a bit easier after that, and yeah. Also, I went to the store today. I went to buy a few things because I was actually craving hot dogs in a very long time. So I went to buy some bread. They didn't have any bread. At least the gluten-free bread was out. So I came up with an idea, because I still wanted to eat them. I was like, if I buy a baguette, I could like cut it in a way where I get like two hot dogs, and then we're just gonna figure out something else in the middle with. Honestly, it turned out great. It was pretty good. Still a bit hungry, but doesn't really matter. I can like very nicely manage, and I don't want to overeat, because I don't want to start feeling way too sick. And the funny thing is, actually, the very funny thing about all of this is the fact that I didn't realize just how early it is. It was like before I recorded this video, I was thinking to myself that, like, yeah, I'm gonna go like sleep soon, because I'm tired. Like, I'm like really tired, yeah, I'm gonna go sleep. And just now, when I went to the bathroom, I look at my phone and I look at the time, and I see that it's it wasn't even 5. Like it was like 4:30, 4:40 p.m. I was just thinking to myself like, what the like, what has happened today? What have I been doing to not realize that it's already like, that it's only 5 p.m. and I thought that it's like 7 to 8. Like I seriously thought it was like closer to 8 p.m. I was like, yeah, it's getting pretty dark outside. I'm gonna go to bed in a bit probably because I'm getting like really tired and I kind of want to sleep. And I didn't realize it was only 5. I was just like, oh. Well, walking to the bathroom, I told my grandma, I'm like, did you know that it's like only almost 5 p.m? Like, I thought it was way later. She's like, yeah, you know, you can still sleep though, you know, but as long as you sleep till morning. And I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Like, I did not realize how early it was though. I mean, it's still not even 6. It's not even 6 p.m. yet. And I was just so out of it. Like, I genuinely didn't like feel like recording this video even. I was actually just about to go to bed. But I thought about it and I was like, okay, if I go to bed now, give me like 3 to 5 hours and I'll be awake again. Because whenever I nap, those who don't know, there's a very big thing about me and naps, and it's the fact that I don't take them. And the reason why I don't want to nap is because every time I take a nap, it's like I'm basically just sleeping. Like it's like I'm basically just sleeping normally. So my naps just turn into full-blown sleep hours. So I'm gone for like a good like 3 to 5 hours every time. And then I wake up all wonky and weird and I'm like, oh, what time is it? You know, is it early? Is it morning yet? Like, it's really fucked up because I seriously, when I take a nap, that's a bad thing. Me and naps don't go well together. And that's why I try to avoid them the best I can. So I was gonna take a nap, but I didn't. So now I'm trying to record to keep myself awake. And then I'm probably just gonna go to sleep a bit earlier today, maybe. I stayed up to like closer to 1 AM yesterday. And I woke up at like around 8. I would have wanted to sleep longer, but I realized that, you know what, I should probably just get up, get my morning started, do things. So I am like very, very out of it currently. There's actually a funny thing that happened today, especially in like this game. So those who don't know, there's this raccoon who wants items. And there was an item that there was 2 items that the raccoon wanted from me. It was apple jam, like just simple things, just a jam made out of apples. And I was like, okay, it's easy enough. And then I looked at the other thing that he wanted from me, because they always want 2 things usually. And I thought it said pickled pomegranates. Okay, I was like, okay, pickled pomegranates, easy. I can just put that in the jar and it's gonna be made, and then I can just bring it to you. I get the pomegranates done. I get the apple jam. I go to the raccoon, and I'm like, okay, well, is that done? What else do you need now? And I'm clicking on the pomegranates, and I'm just thinking to myself like, why isn't it going in? Why is it not going in? And that's when it hit me on the head, and I look at what he wants again. I'm like, okay, there must be like something that I've mistaken here, even though I'm very sure that I read everything perfectly. And I look at it, and then I realize it says dried pomegranates. You can't even make pickled pomegranates in this game. It turns into jam. Pickled pomegranates are not an existing thing in this game. As far as I'm aware of, they do not exist. And I thought that the raccoon wanted pickled pomegranates from me. So I read everything so extremely wrong, and when I realized it, I just messaged my friend like, dude, like, can you help me out here? Can you teach me how to read? Because I don't think I'm fucking reading anymore. There's something wrong here. I'm just thinking to myself, like, how the hell do I misread this badly? Like it so clearly says another thing. How the hell do I go from dried pomegranates into pickled pomegranates, an item that doesn't even exist in the fucking game? And I just messaged my friend, I'm like, dude, you gotta help me out here, like, I can't read. I actually can't read, and he's like, just messages me back, like, yeah, you know, it happens, you're doing good, like, about that. I don't think so. I was seriously so out of, like, I was just not doing good. Like, Jesus Christ, man, like, I was so out of it. Like, I was just thinking to myself, like, why are you not taking the pomegranates that I have for you? What's wrong? Why are you not taking them? Just to realize that I read it so wrong. And it took me so long to, like, realize it. Like, I made the item and everything just to realize that he didn't even want the fucking thing that I had. I was so mad at myself. I was seriously so pissed off. Because it took me so long to realize. That's actually not even the worst part of it, by the way. The worst part is that because I used stuff to make the pomegranate jam, I made the jam, I didn't realize that because to make dried something, you need 5 items of, like, the same quality. So I needed 5 pomegranates of the same quality, and I didn't have them. I did not have same quality pomegranates at all. So I start scanning around and I'm like, okay, surely I have something somewhere that I can use, right? And then I realized that I didn't. I went to the fruit cave that I have, where, like, bats bring like fruits and stuff for me, because it's the thing that I chose at some point in the game. And it had pomegranates. Yes, it did have pomegranates. But the thing is, I didn't have enough. I was still missing the same quality pomegranates. I was missing, like, 1 of them. And I was just thinking to myself, like, okay, there's something very clearly wrong here. And then I went into my greenhouse, which I know has fruit trees in it. I have trees growing fruits. And there was a pomegranate tree. Okay, look, I'll show you. Here, this right here is a pomegranate tree. And I didn't remember that I had it. So I was, like, really defeated and scattered around, thinking to myself, like, how the hell am I gonna get more pomegranates now? Just to realize that I had literal trees growing pomegranates. I was so done. I was so done with my own bullshit. I was like, dude, okay, there's, like, something is just not right here. Something is so clearly wrong. Like, I was so done with everything when I realized that so many things went so wrong so fast. Like, first I read the thing completely wrong. I can't even do basic reading comprehensions. I don't have that. I apparently can't read in this game. And then I panic. I don't realize I have the thing I needed. Just to realize that I had it like 30 minutes later. Like, I was just so done with my own garbage. I was not having it. I was so defeated. I just messaged my friend again and I'm like, dude, I didn't realize I had literal trees growing what I need. Like, I was not I was not doing good. I was not doing good, dude. I think I'm just stupid. I can't do literal basic tasks that you do in real life. I can't even read anymore. Like, there's something so clearly wrong with me. I think I need to like start teaching myself like this shit again. I'm gonna start teaching myself how to read, and I'm just gonna start teaching myself math and everything. Because with the amount of garbage that happened today, like, oh my Christ, dude. And it was all of that was in the span of like an hour, by the way. It was an emotional roller coaster, so to say. But I don't know. That was just... I think I'm just tired. I think that's the case. I might actually just go to sleep after this video, or then I'm just gonna stay awake and go to sleep a bit earlier. Not sure. But I just don't know, man. Also, can I just be honest? Like, it's winter and everything here. But like, dude, all of the snow has melted because there has been so much rain recently. Like, there is no snow on the ground. Like, right now, literally, there is no snow on the ground. And I think for the first time, at least that I remember, we are unironically gonna have the first ever Christmas that I'm aware of that doesn't have snow. Like, I think this year is gonna be the first actual Christmas where snow is not on the ground during Christmas. Now that could obviously change because the weather's it's not even Christmas yet, there's still days to it. But this could very well be the first day where just snow doesn't exist. I think that'd be kinda interesting. I mean, it'd suck because obviously Christmas, winter times, snow, snowmen, Christmas tree, whatever. All of this stuff, you know. It's gonna be really weird to see if that actually happens. Also interesting at the same time, because I'm not... Like, as I said, I don't remember if we've ever had a time where snow doesn't exist. So I think it'd be interesting. But I honestly didn't really have anything else to talk about this video. It was just that stuff. I'm like kinda out of ideas. I'm really sorry, guys. It's not easy to come up with ideas when the only thing I do is just sit on my ass and play games because I'm sick and everything. It's not easy. It's not easy to come up with ideas on what to talk about. I was thinking of doing like a really memey video, but I'm not sure if I actually ever want to upload it, if I ever decide to do it, because I don't know if no one's like interested in the slightest. Like I was seriously thinking about making a video of just me talking about characters, like from video games, movies, anime, whatever I've consumed throughout the times. I was thinking about making a video of like characters that I like and what I like about them. And then I was thinking about making another video of characters that I dislike from the media that I've consumed. But I don't know if that'd be... I don't know if anyone's actually wanna watch it like that. I don't know if that's an interesting video for people to watch. I really don't know. If you guys want to see that type of video, I guess I could put in the effort to actually make something like that. I was thinking of making like a shitty PowerPoint where I talk about this stuff, but I don't know. I think it's just gonna be like it's either gonna be a shitty PowerPoint or then that I'm gonna just edit in a lot of stuff. But I don't know. Or it could also just be a video where I just kind of like this, where I just talk about things while I like play other games in the background. Like I feel like that'd be a thing that I could also do. This idea has not gone like really far in my brain yet, so it's still like in the thinking process of everything. But if you guys are actually interested in hearing about this shit, like video game characters that I like or music I like, something like this, you know, I can start getting into it a bit more. It's definitely a topic to talk about, and I think there's a lot that could go into it. Like, I could keep it just like this type of content where I just talk instead of like showing anything. I mean, that actually would put a lot of workload off of my back, because then I could just chill and I could just talk about whatever, you know. So it's a possibility. I might do it nonetheless if I ever gain the courage to talk about talk about things I enjoy on the internet. Because there's a lot of different things that I just consume because of like games that I used to play, but I don't play them anymore, and I still consume like fan art and the media, or things that I haven't like ever played and I just consume the media. And there's like a lot of things that could go into it that I could definitely get flamed for, and I don't know if I have the courage and the balls to just go out of my way and just start like talking about this stuff so freely. I mean, it's not that it really matters, I don't really care about people's opinions, but I obviously don't want to get flamed for anything that I say. Because I know that some games that I have consumed media of and that I have played have very bad gatekeeping communities. So I wouldn't want to deal with that. Example, Ultra Kill, but let's not get into that one. That video is still up on my channel. It's my most viewed video and I hate it. I wanna private it, but I don't wanna be... You know, I put out my opinion on the internet. I'm gonna let it sit on the internet, and that's that. Obviously I nowadays disagree with a few things I said in that video, but that's a topic for another day. I don't want to get into that. That's a whole mess of another thing. Like, I think that's just a whole nother mess of like explaining things. But yeah, I don't really care about like that stuff. My main issue is just I just really hate communities. Like, there's some game communities that are like really bad, and I just don't want to deal with all of that. I really fucking don't. So a lot of media that I actually consume I keep to myself unless I specifically mention about it. Like on YouTube or something, I very much keep a lot of this stuff to myself for this reason specifically. So, you know, that Ultra Kill video, I can say that I kind of learned my lesson to never ever voice an opinion that you have of something. Because there's always gonna be someone who's just gonna be a dickhead about it. No matter what it is, even if it's a good thing, there's always gonna be someone who disagrees in a way. So I've kind of given up on that. I've understood that voicing an opinion is stupid, on the internet especially. Maybe somewhere else it's fine, but on the internet, no, that's a bad thing. It's really hard to like sometimes voice your own opinion because everyone is just gonna... there's gonna be people who agree, and then there's gonna be another side of people who disagree, and then there's gonna be the third side of people who are just idiots about it. And that's that. I don't want to get into this whole fiasco, it's whatever. Maybe some point I'll private that video and just have it disappear off the internet, but I'm not sure. I just don't really care anymore about it. It's... it's like a year-old video by now. Whenever the Ultra update came out, it was like a day after the update came out, and I just shared an opinion about it. But yeah, that's a whole fiasco for another day if I ever feel like talking about it. But yeah, I don't know. I could make a video of just talking about stuff I like, stuff I hate, and all this stuff, but I'll maybe do that. Even if you guys want it, gotta take into account what I just said about voicing opinions. So I'm gonna keep this stuff to myself if I really feel like it. And I'm gonna make the video if I feel like it. But I'm just saying that if you guys maybe want to see it, then I can do it. Maybe. With that being said though, I ranted way too long about that. I honestly would have wanted this video to end before 30 minutes. So, yeah. Take care of yourselves, everyone. I might see you again one more time before Christmas. I love all of you guys, and that's it from me. Goodbye.